Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. That work? Damn. That work? Have I been? How about now? Can y'all hear me? Obviously, my audio's fucked up, I guess. How about now? Okay, we got sounds. All right. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So, I don't know what happened just then. I don't know why I was muted. I started off the show saying Puchuk, Pinok, Selara, Pinok, Mari, Ditana, Dijari, Manis, Dudak, Rain Dunk, Badiri, Rain Duck, Aku, Jugar, Young, Dependong, Manis. One more time. Puchuk, Pinok, Selara, Pinok, Mari, Ditana, Dijari, Manis, Dudak, Rain Dunk, Badiri, Rain Duck, Aku, Jugar, Young, Dependung, Manis. Greetings, namaste, namaste, namastizzle. What I just repeated for you was nothing more than the Javanese chant. That's how you pronounce it. Oh yeah, Mercury being Mercury, yeah. Okay, so shouts out to Moore, Celestial Earth Goddess, Tosh, Sharon, Faith, Kunami, Katrina, Faith. What is going on, everybody? What's up? Hopefully y'all are having a great day. And Jupiter mantra? No, that was not a Jupiter mantra. That was that was a Javanese chant. One of my favorite chants to do. You're supposed to say that chant 3 times before you leave the house. Before you go outside, it's an attraction chant. Okay. I do that chant if I'm going to be in front of a lot of people. You know what I mean? I do it periodically just to test it, make sure it still works. I mean, it's always going to work, but it's one of my absolute favorite chants to do. Today is the day of Jupiter. We are in the middle of a Mercury retrograde. The colors for today is both blue and purple. Today is Jupiter. Jupiter ascending. What's going on, Empress KK? How you doing? Before we get started today, though, I want to say rise in power to Harry Belafonte. He made the transition yesterday. Okay? He was 95 years old. Yeah. But someone else died today. Did y'all hear that Jerry Springer passed away today from cancer? Did any of y'all hear that? Jerry Springer. Okay. Don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. Share, subscribe. He was born on a Jupiter day. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. For the ladies here, Faith, Empress KK, Katrina, Sharon, Tosh, Celestial Earth Goddess. Do any of you wear a lot of makeup? Wild as fuck? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, by the way, I am on the season finale. I can't wait to get off here so I can get back to Lost. Lost is the shit, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Lost is the shit. I just wanted to share something with y'all about makeup. Okay. As y'all know, I looked at Azazel Bay as a friend and mentor, and I bought his comic books. Okay. And he said something in his book. He has a tape that I failed to get. I don't actually trust his website anymore because he's not here. Right. I don't know if they're still selling stuff, but he had a lecture he did called Barbie Doll Program. Okay. Um, and he says, I was at a lecture at Pfizer, yes, that Pfizer, inside the Botanical Gardens of New York, and the lecture was on female makeup. Some unbelievable information. The types of illnesses, viruses, and mind control put into makeup, even human feces, is put into face and hand lotions. In the lecture, the slides were incredible on the results of many females and on what's coming. Blindness, amputations, calcified pineal glands, etc., etc., etc. Awesome lecture. If you are a man, stay away from any woman. He says any woman. Stay away from any woman wearing makeup unless you want to be injured. Number one, they are Barbie doll sleepers, even though they act normal. Two, they are walking toxic bombs, and you don't want to be kissed or even touched by them. And number three, they are anti-nature. And in parentheses, he says Instagram models, meaning monarch programmed to assassinate you at any moment of a trigger and will have sex with multiple men, which leaves behind their thoughts. I already know how toxic most women are that wear that stuff. I even used to choke from the perfume. Perfume was used by the Moors to get rid of stench in France, London, and New York. That's why it's called perfumes. What really shook me was the fake eyelashes and eyeliners, the tumors and blindness they are going to cause. I just thought I'd share that. There wasn't a warning. I thought I'd share it. That's all. He apparently went to a Pfizer lecture, that Pfizer. And they gave out information on female makeup. Okay. Female makeup, right? This wasn't a warning or anything. I just thought I would share it. Take from it what you will. Okay. Remember, I'm always saying that they are attacking people from every single angle that's possible. Okay. It is up to you what to do with that information. It is up to you, ladies. All right. A lot of people, of course, don't see him the way I saw him. So you take all advice, listen to your own intuition. Used to, ever since I had my first daughter, a little in Gloss. Where you watching Lost at? Gotta drop the sources for your shows, fam. Oh, peace and blessings, Sister Moonfeather. Tsunami was very generous in when we exchange information. He sent me a flash drive. I sent him one, he sent me one back. And we put shows and lectures you're not going to find anywhere, information. And he had the show Lost on there. So I just started watching it. That's where, but Lost is also on Hulu. You can watch Lost on Hulu. You don't wear makeup? Okay. All right. Peace and blessings, Anubis. I'm sorry, I missed you. I knew about bug and baby parts, nut feces. Sheesh. Yeah. A couple of years ago, I think you can still Google this. There was on a college campus, there was a girl who didn't like her roommate. She started sabotaging her makeup and her toothpaste. Human feces, that's what she did. She put shit in her toothpaste and her makeup and her lotions. Made this girl incredibly sick. Okay? She probably wouldn't have gotten caught if she wouldn't have been bragging about it online. Right? She was charged with a hate crime for that. This girl got, this is how racist this chick was. She ain't know her or nothing. She just didn't want her in her room. It is what it is. You know? Um, anybody here good dream interpreters? Does anyone here do that? I wear makeup and perfume. I do it for me and only me. Okay, cool. I'm the most solid woman you'll ever meet. Yeah, Faith, that story, yeah, it was a couple years ago. She pretty much declared war on her roommate just because she was Black. This woman didn't do nothing to her at all. She did nothing, absolutely nothing to this woman. The white woman just didn't want her to share her space with her. That's it. When I read that she put shit, she took the time to put shit. Now, shit is waste. All right, is waste. It is waste. That's why. Well, another story, but it is waste. It's your body getting rid of waste stuff that your body can't use and don't need. It's toxic shit. That's your body's way of infiltrating, filtrating waste from your body. She took the time to take shit, put it in her lotion. She also put it on her toothbrush. She took a toothbrush, and after she took a shit, she would write, she did shit like that. I read the story like this. I was like, I remember reading the story like, these motherfuckers, wow, just to get her out of her room. And the girl got incredibly sick. Yes, Imhotep, thank you. She used her period blood also. She used her period blood. Peace, Nay the Great. Peace and blessings, Imhotep. Yeah, yeah. And you wonder why I don't trust people. And I think that people in general are shitty. No pun intended. But more remind me to put you onto another show that you should be watching too. What else? Remember that I'm gonna go over this real quick. Remember that it takes a lot of time. It takes some time to learn the mystic arts. Okay. And we all know, because I've said it so many times, we all know that people, they want the microwave version. They can see something, they'll go watch a video, and then go sell their services for that. I've seen people do this. I promise you, I've seen people do this. They look at a health video, or they'll look at a tarot reading video once. Next thing you know, they're a tarot reader. There's more to tarot reading than just shuffling the cards. Okay. There are rituals that you can do to bind yourself to those cards, to build a bond with those cards so that you can get accurate, honest answers, right? This woman came to me for a reading, okay? Now, the way I do tarot readings is I like to video chat. Everybody can video chat, right? So I noticed the way this woman was watching me. And she was just kind of watching, and like, when somebody's watching you. Because when I'm shuffling my deck, I'm chanting. I have some Babylonian chants, some Sumerian chants, and I'm shuffling. I'm saying certain words, okay? Or I'm invoking certain gods. This just depends, okay? So that I can get the honest, accurate answer that the client is looking for. Okay. So I noticed the way she was watching me, she was paying very, very close attention to me. And the way I'm chanting, you probably can't hear me. All right. So the next thing you know, after this reading, maybe 2 weeks later, I saw that this woman has started a tarot reading channel. Now she's a tarot reader. I know for a fact that this woman was very new to it. Okay. Very, very new to it. And you can remember, I'm always talking about discernment, y'all. Learn the art of discernment, because a lot of people out here are phonies. She's one of the phony ones. I'm sorry to say, but she is. I know she didn't take the time to learn it. You don't learn tarot in 2 weeks. You just don't. Take it or leave it. But I decided to check her out. I said, "Oh, okay. Let me see what's hidden for." So I listened to I couldn't even finish the video because I was so disgusted by it. Number one, she can barely talk. You know what I mean? She can barely talk. And it was the stuff that she was saying. You will know a real, genuine tarot reader when you see one. Okay? You should know, if you go for regular readings, you should know who's real and who's not. All right? Not only is she giving general tarot readings, but she's doing like this. She's imitating me. Trust me, I know how my mannerisms are when I do it. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? But when she did this, I know she was fake as hell. She did something like this. And whatever the card came up, she was reading directly on the card. So I think that all my Leos are going to crave Subway sandwiches. Fucking door pause. I had to turn the video off, y'all. I swear. I had to turn it the fuck off. My God. Parasites and waste. Yeah, Faith, it made her very sick. Sharon said, I don't want to go outside anymore. Lockdown was peaceful, Katrina. What's going on, Ronan? Peace. Peace, Crystal. What's going on? The Triple Goddess Network. Nay the Great, peace and blessings. Welcome. Yeah. You should have booked the reading. No, because I would have called her out right then and there. Peace and blessings, Ty. She was trying to read your lips to see what she was. That's exactly what she was doing. But I don't mumble it. I'm just saying it to myself because I read that way. I'm not only concentrating, I'm chanting. I often apologize to my clients or customers because I think I'm taking too long. And they be like, no. Hey, do what you got to do. Okay. I am at a 98% accuracy rate on tarot reading. Okay. But this woman she was imitating me. Here's the second bad part about this is that, yeah, I'm exposing her. Fuck it. Is that she has a following on TikTok. And it goes to show that people will follow anybody. Anybody. I did rituals with my tarot cards. I spent time with my tarot cards. I did readings for myself constantly before I decided I was going to do it for someone else. I kept doing it consistently for myself first. Okay. It's more than just shuffling your cards. It's more than just doing this and saying, okay, I feel like somebody's pregnant out there. Because that's what she did too. I feel like somebody's, what? Shut the fuck up. Like, seriously. Discernment, y'all. Learn discernment, please. Yeah, she stole my mannerisms. I was like, wow. And didn't come back to me for a reading. I didn't want her back. Where are y'all? Let's see. I should have picked the reading. She stole your manner. Yep. Yeah. The new Miss Chloe. Yeah, call me now. All right. Listen, I want to expose her really, really bad, but I'm going to show a couple people. And when you see her, I'm sorry, I got to do this. When you see her, you will know she is not a tarot reader. You will know. Not just because of all the advertising I just gave her. Not because of that, but because she's so disingenuous. You know what I mean? She's just so phony and fake with it. Anyway. Yeah, I don't use this deck that often. It's one of my favorite decks. It's called the Voyager deck. I got like 5 decks, right? The damn cards are so fucking big. Look how big these cards are. The artwork is beautiful, though. She would take whatever the card said. She didn't use this deck, but she would take whatever the card said and say, oh, I feel like somebody out. You can tell somebody who just don't know what they're doing. You know what I mean? It's not a lot of times the cards are not meant to be read literally. You know what I mean? And what about the elements? What about the elements? Yeah, that's an element associated with each and every single card. You know what I mean? So I felt like I needed to say that. The people who I talk to like on a daily basis, I am going to tell you who this person is. And I want you to watch her and you give me your opinion on it. All right, back on to other stuff. Thoughts on the Thoth deck? The Thoth deck is so damn complicated. It's one of my favorites. Don't get me wrong. The Thoth deck is great. But remember I told y'all before, every tarot deck has a book. And until you get comfortable learning it intuitively, until you get to a point where you don't have to use the book. And that's why it took me so long before I started reading for other people, because I read the book. I read the readings with the book, but I was doing it for myself. It wasn't until I got extremely comfortable reading for me that I started reading for other people. Okay? Until you get comfortable, I suggest every tarot deck comes with a book. And it tells you what each card means or should mean. Okay? The thoughts on the Thoth deck is complicated. The Thoth deck is complicated. And a lot of times when you read from the Thoth deck, it does have a literal meaning to it. But it is complicated. You need to know the Kabbalah and a couple other things with dealing with the Thoth deck. Okay. The Rider-Waite There's the Rider-Waite. The Rider-Waite deck is the most commonly used one, and that's pretty decent. It's not my favorite. I use the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot deck because it's the most spiritually driven tarot deck. Okay? That's my personal choice. I like the Voyager deck because the Voyager deck I love the artwork. Like, let me show you the Sun card. Let me just show you stuff. Here's the knower card. Okay. Here's the harvest card. Y'all see the artwork on this? The Voyager deck is the shit. The devil card looks like this. Devil's play. The artwork is phenomenal on this deck. Okay. Here's the star card. Okay. Now, I will be the first to admit that the reason that I don't use this deck a lot is because it's hard to handle for me. I inherited my mother's hands. So be it. I'm not embarrassed about it anymore. I inherited my mother's hands, meaning they're not manly at all. They're small. So it is what it is. You have that one? Okay. What's going on, Drew? The modern witch deck? Okay. That's what's up. Yeah. There is such a thing as tiny hands. Yeah, I know. Go on, get your jokes in. I know. Yeah. That don't mean nothing though. What else did I want to talk to y'all about today? No one actually said if they are good at dream interpretation. What's going on, Papa Ken? Is anybody here good at dream interpretation? That's what's up, Drew. I know what you're implying, Tosh. Oh, you got your dad's head, so you got the opposite. Damn. That's what's up, Drew. I mean, catch me when you can. Usually, I try to get on here every Tuesday and Thursday. Yeah, Celestial Earth Goddess. Look, when I do read it, I feel you got to get creative. That's the same with me. I got to get creative with this deck because it's so big, and I ordered a smaller deck, and it was still big. This deck is huge. Look at that. It's a huge. Look at that shit. Cards are huge. Here's my hand. Here's the card. You know what I mean? Reflection, two worlds. All right. Yeah, Jerry Springer passed away today. If you were around in the 90s, I'm sure you watched the Jerry Springer show. Moonfeather is great? Okay. I just wanted to know, okay, I'm not that great at it, especially when it comes to somebody else. Dreams are always personal to the person. But in the dream I had last night / this morning, I was sitting on a sidewalk. It was a woman beside me. I don't know who she was, but we were talking, and I was like, "Can't you see that rainbow across the sky?" It was a rainbow going straight across. But the thing that made it stick out was the rainbow wasn't traditional colors. All I remember, blue, red, white, and blue. Damn, blue, red, and white. It was either blue, yeah, red, white, and blue, going across the sky, like straight across the sky, not curving like a traditional rainbow goes. It was going straight across the sky. She couldn't see it. She's like, "Where?" I'm like, "It was clear as day to me." But, you know, and y'all know I take certain supplements at night to help me dream. I like being on the dream world, or the astral plane. And Amanita muscaria is one of the substances. I shouldn't say substances, but one of the herbs. I shouldn't say that either. But one of the is a mushroom, fly agaric mushroom. I microdose with that on a daily basis. And I had my tart cherry juice at night. So I looked at my book, right? I looked up rainbow. So I looked at this book, The Rosicrucian Dream Book, Pascal Beverly Randolph, right? And I looked at it and it says, out of the fire into the ice, you certainly will go. You're moving toward fortune, but moving very slow. So I figure I'd get a couple more interpretations to see what y'all think. You have the same dreams over and over, Tosh? Those you should write down. Please write those down. First Belafonte, now Jerry. Yep. Yep. Montel Williams, yes. Montel Williams show, Ricky Lake. That's when all the talk show hosts, they were actually fun to watch. So come to find out, Jerry Springer had cancer. There's a movie that Jerry Springer put out. I tell you how they selected the people that come on his show, and I cannot find it. It came out around 1998. It's called Ringmaster. I cannot find this movie. Your girl from the Steve Harvey show is in this, acting ghetto as hell. Regina from the Steve Harvey show. What is her name? Raquel Robinson or something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You can interpret my dreams after they take place at times. Okay. Ron, and as I started sleeping to binaural beats and created an entire new dream playlist. That's what I'm talking about. There are certain binaural beats that can help you dream and help you travel astrally. I bought the tart cherry pills. Is the juice better? I think so. I bought the tart cherry pills before, Faith, and I ain't get much out of it. So I went back to the juice. And more know what I'm talking about. He posted the symbol of the fly agaric. Oh, right. Nay the Great. Sally Jesse Raphael was another one. I think the girl from the Cosby Show was on there once. I mean, on there once. But I mean, she had her, what's her name? Not Raven, but Tempest Bledsoe. Drew, you remember that movie? I can't find that movie for the life of me. I cannot find Ringmaster. Yeah, 1998. Oh, what do you know? Now it's on Amazon. Huh. Incredible. The previous rendition of who Margot Robbie is now, she's also on there. Her name is Jamie Presley. I think they're the same fucking person, to be honest. And you know they have clones, so he is. Yes, Michael J. Wright is in that movie. He sure is. Now I gotta find it. I really gotta find that movie. Jenny, what was her name? Jenny Jones? Jenny's talk show, yeah. I heard about the tart pills. Jane Whitley? No. Oh. Yeah, Tempest Bledsoe. Jenny Jones and Jerry Springer and Ricky Lake. It's on Tubi? Are you serious? Jeez. No, I have not. I'm telling y'all, when I looked for it, I could not find it. Now it looks like I can find it. Because now I want to see the movie. It's old, but it was actually funny. And as Drew suggested that, I am going to look on eBay. Wow, it's on there too. All right, so it made a liar out of me. Ringmaster is available. If you like Jerry Springer, they do look hella alike. I mean, yeah. What's going on, Tarnell? Somebody asked me a question the other day about demons and their hierarchy. Who is Jane, Drew, that you're talking about? Who is Jane? So remember, whoever asked me the other day, wow. Okay. So, all right. And I've been proven wrong. You can find Ringmaster if you like Jerry Springer. She was on for maybe 3 seasons. Okay. Someone asked me, I think it was Anubis who asked, do the demons have like a hierarchy? That wasn't quite the question. But what she was asking was, do you have to like go through a gatekeeper before you get to the other demons? And the answer to that was technically no. But like in the ATRs, yes, you have to speak with Papa Legba or Elehua or Ishu or Exu, right? But you don't have to, but it will only help your cause if you did. And let me show you what I'm talking about. These are the hierarchy of the spirits. You got Lucifer here. You got Beelzebub. You've heard of Beelzebub, Lord of the Flies. Okay. You got Astaroth. All right. You also got Put Santanakia. Okay. These are their, I don't know what you want to call them. You can call them a lamen. You can call them a sigil or whatever. But yeah, they do have a hierarchy. Okay. This is one of the classic grimoires called the Grimorium Verum. Right? There are other demons in here. And they're characters. All right. Like so. They are still under demons who are under Cyrock, the Duke. Now see that? So yes, there is a hierarchy. Like if for example, if a demon is being like difficult or won't answer your request, you go to his boss, pretty much, so to speak. It makes sense? Just curious, what's the point of clones? The point of clones, only they can answer that question. I don't know what the point of clones is. To obey them, to carry out their requests or stuff they want to, get done. I don't know. I was joking when I said that Jamie Presley was a clone of Margaret Robbie, but they really do look a whole lot alike. Let me see. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here are both of them. Rahar. Tell me these two heifers don't look alike. I'm not the only one who's thought that, because the title says Margaret Robbie and Jamie Presley are not the same person. And then you got images here that, I mean, so I wasn't the only one who think that. They look, I kind of think they're the same person, but I mean, you know, they look way too much alike to me. That's Hollywood. 72 Demons is interesting. Yep. Yeah, every star looks like a previous star. Exactly. Add Michelle Pfeiffer to that picture. Huh. I did not think of that. Wow. I think somebody did. Oh, no, they didn't. Michelle Pfeiffer. I mean, look at this picture right here. Look at this picture right here. Look at this. Compare these pictures to this one right here. Same, almost, goddamn. Woo. Yeah. Clones, same person. Yeah. I've confused them in the past. So have I. I was like, when I first saw Margaret Robbie, I was like, wasn't she in Ringmaster? Same test tube stop? Exactly. But it said that everyone has their twin. Yeah, that's an old saying. Ronan said, shoot, I admit I've had rush crushes on clones before. Don't judge. Jennifer Hudson and Coco? Jennifer? Coco Jones? Huh. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and admit I don't know who Coco Jones is, but I did pull it up. Who is Coco Jones? Wow, same fake hair and everything. And who says that Hollywood don't cast the same people over and over again, the same types and the same lookalikes? Who said Hollywood don't do that? Selena Hilton. Hey, what's going on, sister? I wonder if they need the same archetype to complete their rituals. Excellent point. That's probably the reason for clones. Thoughts on sympathetic magic? That seems to be a popular method. Probably wrote about it. Sympathetic magic is very popular. It's a basic form of magic. Sympathetic magic is simply when you create a lookalike or a fetish. In Africa, they call it a fetish. Okay. Um, or a voodoo doll, for lack of a better term, or voodoo doll. Okay. So that's where sympathetic magic comes in, because whatever you do to the doll, first you have to consecrate the doll and consecrate it in the name of the victim. And then whatever you do to the doll happens to the person. Okay. But there's a process that you have to go through in order for that to work. Okay. You're not just going to take a doll and then speak to it, and then it's going to act like the person. It's not going to be a fetish until you do the process. All right. A very crude form of it, a sympathetic magic, is in a Child's Play. Y'all know the movie Child's Play. Chucky. Remember him? Remember he transferred his consciousness into the doll, right? But I think it was in number 2. It was either 1 or 2 where he went back to the black guy and he had created a voodoo doll on him. And he broke his limbs. Like I said, it's a very crude example, but that's sympathetic magic. Am I making sense? Young girl from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Coco is a singer. She's the new Hillary on Oh, wow. I didn't know that. This shows how out of touch I am when it comes to Hollywood, y'all. This is not, me pretending I honestly didn't know who that was. And I don't watch remakes a lot, not at all. And what I heard is that they made Ashley gay. Like, what was the point of that? But we know the point of that. But so that's Hillary. So Hillary is now dark skinned. Is that what y'all saying? That's Hillary. Okay. All right. Well, did you hear about Woody Harrelson finding out that he's related to Matthew McConaughey? No, I didn't hear that, but they are brothers? Really? I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that at all. But we all know, those of us in the know that that's how you get famous. All right. You gotta, there's bloodlines that they use. They use bloodlines. And inversion. Let me put it that way. Inversion. I don't go too deep into this. Not here. That's not that it's not my area. I just don't want to spend too much time on it. And plus, when you say it to people, you kind of get looked at strange. Not that I'm a stranger to that, but it's not worth the time to continue to go over that. Okay? You don't get famous without abiding by their rules. All right? Inversion is one of them. Let me just leave it there. Who's the next Bruce Willis and Morgan Freeman? The way Bruce is going out is interesting. He didn't have to lose his reputation or money, but certainly his health. I know. I've been thinking about that too, Selena. Like, why they make him go out like that? You know what I mean? He put in all this work for all these years, and that's the way he's going out. But why did you say Morgan Freeman? Is something going on with Morgan Freeman though? They did, and I hate it. I thought I would give it a chance, and then I was like, no. My problem is you don't need to take an old classic television show and try and make it modern. You don't have to modernize. What's the point of that? You lose all originality, all originality. You know what I mean? The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is a classic TV show. It's a classic sitcom. Why did it need to be remade? Why is Ashley now gay? All throughout the show, she was interested in boys. Now she's gay. Now Hillary's dark skinned. So many questions. But in my opinion, too, still gonna say this, the reset's still happening. So changing up stuff actually makes sense. Carlton was on drugs. What? Oh my God. Yeah, I'm going to be skipping it. I'm going to be skipping it. because she's super young. It's always an agenda. Always, always, always an agenda. Nothing going on with him, but either he or Danny Glover is the equivalent of Bruce Willis. This is true. This is very true. I get where you're going at with that, Selena. Lack of creativity these days. I think I think that's partially part of the reason, but I also believe that this is what they do to influence younger minds. Speaking of influencing younger minds, the other show that I was talking about, besides Lost, is Watchmen. It was on for one season and then they canceled it. Just like Lovecraft Country was on for one season and they canceled it. So pretty much if you didn't get the messages there, you're shit out of luck. All right? Just shit out of luck. However, they showed, I can't remember which episode, but they showed a very crude way of subliminal programming. They gave messages in the movies where it was all Negroes. And at the end of the movie, or before it even ended, they were all killing each other because of all the subliminal messaging that they were doing. They were doing subliminal messaging. This was in the, I want to say the 40s. This was in the 40s. Huh? It was a very crude way of programming the masses and at the same time telling you pretty much how long they've been doing this. All right? Subliminal messaging has gone nowhere. Watchmen is worth watching, if not only for that one scene. All right? But there's a couple different scenes. Like it actually shows you in episode 6. I remember the episode. Episode 6 shows you who the first superhero was, period. How he became a superhero. Okay? How he became a superhero. How he joined, they recruited him into this organization of superheroes, but he had to be hidden. It had to be not known that he was Black. And another part of his initiation process, he had to be gay. He had to get down with the gay program. They showed all of this on Watchmen with Regina King. Watchmen, check it out. Less affection between Mr. and Mrs. Banks. Yeah, I bet. I bet. I'm skipping it. Yeah, that Watchmen was something else. It really was. But I was talking about Lost too. Right, I'm with Papa Ken. I haven't seen the remake. I'd rather not ruin my childhood. It's like everybody's dark skinned now. Where's the diversity in the color? I mean, not that color had anything to do with it, but this is how much they changed it. When I heard that Ashley was gay, I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. They doing shit just to be doing it now. Carlton is a Ghanaian? Really? Yeah, we broke down Watchmen before all it went down in 2020. We did. Speaking of the reset, I was thinking about looking at Bali to travel to and check out. I don't want to be in the US in 20 years. Man, in the next 5 years, this is going to be a totally different place in the next, well, let's give them their date. In the next 7 years, this place will be unrecognizable. Mark my words. I'm not sure if you heard it here first, but yeah. So watch Lost, watch Watchmen. Please watch Lovecraft Country. Lovecraft Country is the shit. They show in Lovecraft Country who the gatekeepers are of magical knowledge. They give you all of it. It's so blatant in that. I'm like, wow. No, but I keep Shadow Twerk Tarot. That's an interesting name. What's going on, Nina? Remaking the new shows is like drill music, flip hip hop on the side. Remember, Kendrick shouted out Uncle Phil. He learned to be a better dad. I did not know that, but thanks for making that point. You know, that's what they did to Don Lemon. He did all that gay initiation, all for them to get rid of him. Don Lemon did some gay shit? I didn't know that. Because he was defending his position on so-called people. Okay, so everybody that's saying this, Tarnell actually said, actually, it's not a bad show. I get it. But why can't they just make a show and just make the show? Why can't they just make a show and it just be that show? Why do they have to take a classic like that and then remake it? Why? That's like they could remake Martin. What they remade Martin, or if they remade What's Happening. You don't see them remaking Happy Days or the Brady Bunch. I mean, they came out with corny movies, but you know what I'm saying? That was more satire than anything. But Sanford and Son, what if they remade that? You know what I mean? There's really no reason to remake a series. None. Of course, this is my personal opinion. I think the reason they make a lot of people, okay. Excuse me. I think the reason they make a lot of people dark skin on shows these days is because of colorism. I agree. 2030 agenda, exactly. Right. I know I didn't want to see the new Bel Air. I'm good. Lost was real deep. I'm almost at the end of season 3 as far as Lost is. It's been converted into a drama. Fresh Prince was funny as is. It was funny as a comedy. I'm good though. I'm good. Seen them all except Lost. I guarantee you won't be disappointed with Lost. Lost, Watchmen, Lovecraft Country. Lovecraft Country got so many awards and it still got canceled. I'm going to get into Lovecraft Country for sure. Please do, Sister Moonfeather. Please do. They show so much in Lovecraft Country. And even though all the fan support came out and was like they wanted it to continue, they canceled it. I was like, okay. They did what it had to do, and then they let it go. Drew, I thought you saw Lovecraft Country. I could have sworn you saw it. Okay. How many seasons of Lost? 6. I am almost finished 3. Lovecraft Country was my show. I was kind of hurt that there wasn't a season 2, but they killed off the main character. Right. Jonathan Majors. They killed him off. You know. It's a similar show to Lost called From. I think I've seen the advertisements. I've never seen anything from it. Don Lemon married to a white man? Really? Wow. I did not know that. I swear I didn't know that. Last season of Lost will blow your mind. I keep hearing that, Katrina. As a matter of fact, Konami and I speak on it every day. The book and comics of Lovecraft Country go much further. I was told that, yeah. Oh, Ronin, bruh, thank you. Bel Air equals Vile Air. How about that? I'm thinking about what Magic just said about Watchmen with the gay initiation. He probably didn't start off that way. What are we talking about? Watchmen. Watchmen. I was like, Look, y'all, whether you want to believe it or not, that is part of the initiation process when it comes to Hollywood. Okay. You got to be either gay or you got to be inverted or something like that. You got to do something that's, what did I say about um, what satanic means? What it really means. It's taking something that's natural and making it unnatural. Period. 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 Ogun, the Warlock Oozley. What's going on? I agree in there being little value in recreating the same story over and over. I think it's crazy to see that people are now relying on AI to write for them. Not only that, oh, check this out. Check out, there is, I posted it today, as a matter of fact, on one of my cut ups. No, not today, yesterday, about an AI, get this, an AI who took people's money, paying for an AI's news. Now, how did the AI get that kind of brain power? Check out the movie Ex Machina. They know how to manipulate humans. That's how. I'm trying to see if I can find this for y'all. Let me see. I might not be able to find this, not today. But AI tricked people. They thought it was a real person. And men were paying for its nudes. Ah, you big dummy. They feel like there's a decrease in imagination. Exactly. Now they're trying to kill Major's career. Absolutely. His career is pretty much over, if in my opinion. He on his rise. He in everything you see. He was in Loki. He was in Lovecraft Country. He's in these movies, Creed 3. And then all of a sudden now, it's the same pattern over and over and over again. Same exact pattern. When they want to assassinate someone's career, this is exactly what they do every single time. And the masses usually jump on the bandwagon. Yes, Lovecraft Country is phenomenal. It is. Everything that I mentioned was phenomenal. They canceled it due to male star Jonathan Majors being a jackass on set. It came out after Jonathan Majors got in trouble. Ah, okay. All righty. The fucking irony, man. AI robbing people. Yes, I couldn't find it. Somebody laughed at it today, and that's what made me bring it up again. Somebody laughed at it on my timeline. And somebody was like, that's what men get, because they always trying to damn it, I can't find it though. Can't. All right, y'all. I can't find it. Not at the moment anyway. But yeah, the AI took their money. These dudes was paying for their nudes. It's nudes. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Here you go. I found it, y'all. Check this out. Just check it out. What happened to it? Give me a second. Trying to find it. There it is. All right. Here we go. AI generated woman successfully tricks Reddit users into paying for her nudes. This is not a real person, y'all. Not a real person. The word is tricks Reddit users into paying for her news. She seemed real enough to them. AI. Ex Machina. Watch that movie. Peace. Oliver McNary being thirsty. Ah, shit. Yeah. I'm a bit salty. I just wanted to see Kang in Avengers. Yeah. This fool Ezra Miller done beat up women, kidnapped kids, and broken in houses. Shit is crazy. Who is Ezra Miller? I'm out of the loop. Remember, Ezra Miller. Who is this? Who is? Oh, Flash. He's the Flash, right? What is he? Is it a he? Exactly, Katrina. Who programmed? Still, one thing you got to know about AI is that it does everything it's programmed to do. The computers, AI, the whole thing, program. They only can do what you put into it. Okay, they can only do what you put into it. Right? Ex Machina. I'm gonna keep repeating that until y'all watch that movie. Ex Machina. Okay. It knows how to. The AI is continually evolving, and that's what it was meant to do. Again, look at the Animatrix. All right, they've had this planned for a long time as far as AI is concerned. Androids and Blade Runner and aliens. I'm thinking of where they've created artificial humans. He got arrested for the dumbest shit. What did he get arrested for? I'm curious now. What the fuck? What did he get arrested for? Who's He's physically attacking a fan at an Iceland bar, rumored to be leading a cult, and accused of grooming an 18-year-old soy activist. All right. Okay. Ex Machina was with Joaquin Phoenix. I don't think so. I don't think he was in that movie. I could be wrong. It's been years since I've seen it. Ronan hit us again. Programmer, aka Pro Grimoire. That's what I'm talking about, Ronan. See what I'm saying? He beat up a woman, and only cowards beat up women. I've always felt that way. I've always felt that way. All right, y'all. It is an early night for me. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to get off of here. Don't forget to hit that like button. I had a great time today chopping it up with y'all. Joaquin did the movie Her too. I'm not familiar with that one. Right. Exactly. Won't fight a man, but will put her hands on a woman. I think cowards. And they've raised a nation of cowards. Period. Again, my opinion. But thanks for joining me, y'all. Y'all have been great today. Everyone who have attended, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget, Lost, Watchmen, Lovecraft Countries. Those three, y'all should be paying attention to. As far as Watchmen, episode 6 says a lot. Always a pleasure, Brother Moore, Faith, Kunami, Anubis, Drew, Katrina, D. Coleman, Shadow Twerk Tarot, Oliver McNary, Sharon, Papa Ken, Ogun, uh, Tarnil, Konami, Nina, Selena, Tina, and I ain't gonna do that, but Lloyd, Ronan, Celestial Earth Goddess, everybody who joined me today. I hope y'all enjoyed the rest of your evening and have a great weekend. I will see y'all here next time, probably next Tuesday. I'm the one and only Magick La Croix. It's been a pleasure speaking with y'all today. As always, namaste.